What's up, guys and gals? Eddie with the Roughneckers clan coming back at you with a war recap video. This war here, we fought against the Made in the USA clan. They did their best to hang in there, fight towards the end, fill in the gaps as they could. But, ultimately, it just wasn't enough. This is one of our smaller wars. We just took 15 on this one. A bunch of folks were kind of busy. Had some heroes down, things upgrading, spell factories and such. But it ended up being a perfect war in the end because of a few just absolute sick attacks. And we're going to go over a few of those today with you. First, I want to start with CHR, a.k.a. Bob. We call him Bob. Against their number 3. And he's going to come in here with Gohova, or Govaho, whatever's your cup of tea. But, as you can see, I'm going to pause this here for just a second. He's going to send in a couple of hogs over here on the left to try to take out that archer tower, grab the lure, and let's see him in action a little bit. So didn't quite get it, as you can see there, but, he doesn't panic. The key with these attacks is, hey, got to keep yourself all together. So he's just going to go ahead and start from here at the bottom with his golems and some wizards behind. Get those golems tanking. Send in a few wall breakers. Didn't quite get the break there that he wanted. But, it's okay. Once again, don't panic. Nope, not yet. Oh, and then at this point, as a watcher, you start to panic. You're like, oh, is he going to get this? But, hey, he held it together, and as you can see here, he's just going to throw down those Volks, throw this jump spell down, send in those redheads, and just throw them under rage. Let those get in there and start tearing up that core. Does a great job with the spells. A Lava Hound in the CC, so he doesn't really have much to worry about. Those things are slow. They're like sloths when they're on defense. Yes, they pop the pups, and yes, they can be a little frustrating, but, hey, the fact of the matter is they're slow, and especially when you're dealing with those red-headed stepchildren and some hogs, your troops are just way too fast to really take too much damage from them. But once again, he's just going to kind of follow around with his path of hogs, do a real nice job of just kind of pathing around the perimeter and cleaning things up. Let's speed it up here because at this point, he's pretty much done. I mean, he's got 2 defenses left, none, and now it's just cleanup. And, basically, he did a really nice job of just keeping patience, keeping it together. And you can see he's still got 3 Volks alive there at the end. I mean, just spectacular. Good job, CHR. And so we're going to move along here to... this one's going to be a treat for you guys. So we have a couple secret weapons, and I'm going to show you one right now. So this is going to be our number 15. Yes. Chupacabra. When you see the Chupa coming for you, you better run, man. Because he looked at this base here. I'm going to pause this for a second. And he said, hey, these air defenses are pretty exterior. So I think I can take a couple of them out. You can see his troop composition down there. This is essentially going to be drags with a couple of Lava Hounds tanking for him on the ADs. He's going to bolt 2 of them out. So therefore, he's only battling 2. He's got 1 of his own, 1 more in the CC. He's got a few loons just to kind of sprinkle in there, take out some of those defenses while they're locked onto the dragons. A couple of minions, an archer, just to kind of help for cleanup. And on this attack, he did have his queen down, but as you can see, I mean, he did wipe it, and honestly, he really didn't even need it. So let's get into the video here. He's going to start off by dropping a quake. Nope. dropped a minion to try to get a lure there, see what was in the CC. This was a first hit, and nothing deployed, so that kind of told him, hey, I'm facing a lava. So there you go. He comes in with the bolts, takes out the 2 ADs. He's going to hold on to that earthquake. That's right. He's going to drop that on some high defense buildings here. Yeah, there he goes. Just kind of shake that town hall a little bit, give a little bit of damage. And now he's going to start into his funnel. So he's going to drop that archer, kind of get it on a high hit point building, out of range of the defenses. Throws down his BK just to kind of tank, take some of that flak from that archer tower so it doesn't start shooting on his dragons too early. Now goes down his lava, starts to tank, sprinkles in a few loons, and here in just a second you'll see, he throws down this rage and a haste, kind of get things moving along. And once he wipes out these 2 air defenses, I mean, honestly, with level 5 drags, this attack is done. I mean, this base is just toast. Those level 5 dragons are beefy. I mean, they do a lot, especially when they're under rage. You can see them moving along. Those few in the core are taking quite a bit of heat from the air mines and that Tesla and that Expo, but it's just not enough defense left to ruin this attack. It was a great job by Chupa, and they're just going to go around the exterior here, clean things up like Mr. Clean, and it's done. I mean, just ridiculous, right? I mean, how many wars do you see where your bottom guy is hitting your top guy? At first glance, he appears to be so overmatched and mismatched that it's just not going to happen, but it doesn't matter what it is. I mean, he seems to always pull through. So we're going to finish up here with one more replay, and this is with our number 7, Bwens, a.k.a. BW. Just hitting their number 1, and, this was kind of towards the end of the war. What you can see down here is he's going to come in, and this just seems so absurd, but if you look at this layout, he doesn't do a great job of protecting his air defenses. I mean, yeah, there's a high hit point building up here. There's a few over here, one there, and I guess this guy thinks that with his Barb King next to that air defense that, hey, whatever air troops they're going to deploy are going to get distracted by that thing. So maybe his head was in the right place, but, overall, just a bad design, because what you're going to see here is he's going to start in, B-Dub's going to start in with his attack on this right corner and essentially throw down that golem, a few wizards, a few minions, his heroes, to basically take out these 2 air defenses on the right. Kind of create a funnel, so to speak, or clean up on the backside, I guess you could call it. And but that's going to be his entry. He's going to come on the right, golems, whiz, a few minions, like I said, his heroes. They're going to do a great job of taking out those 2 air defenses. He's going to bolt this one down here, take it out. And at that point, honestly, he's battling 1 air defense, a multi-inferno, and a single inferno. And he does have a lava hound in the CC to kind of tank for him. But 30 loons. 30 loons, bunch of minions to kind of clean up for him. Let's get into it. Throws down that giant. Throws down a wizard. Throws down a minion. Gets that funnel going. Gets those troops going. So now everything's kind of funneling in. Now it's going to work towards the ADs. His BK, his Barb King, is going to come up top. Yeah, he hit the ability right there. And it's just tanking. I mean, this thing's wiping out buildings, defenses. Why? Because there's no walls to slow him down. I'm going to slow this down just a minute. Watch his loon deploy. I mean, as you can see there, he sprinkled just a couple at a time per defense. But he gets that real nice spread, that real nice umbrella. Gets them things going with some haste spells. You got to keep them moving because they are so slow. But Does a nice job, kind of heals in the core there. Not so much for the Inferno, of course, because as we all know, heal spells don't do anything for an Inferno, but they do heal you from all the other defenses. And when you've got all those Teslas and other troops in there, like those little air mine skellies hitting your loons, I mean, got to have something to keep them alive, or else this attack would not have worked. But, at this point, look, 84% done. Cleaning up top, cleaning up down below. It's just, I mean, B-Dub, go take a shower, bro. Please, just, because that's nasty, man. I mean, look at how beautiful that is. Just cleaning up. Game, set, and match. Great job, BW. So listen, guys, I'm really proud of all the effort that the clan put in to making another perfect war. As you can see here, a lot of these down here in the lower Town Hall 9, middle Town Hall 9, and even the Town Hall 8 level down here at the bottom. Those were all first hits. I mean, I think if we come into this, you can see right from the very beginning when we fired up, 3-star, 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 3. Will the madness ever stop? No, it won't. You know why? Because we're roughneckers. We're coming at you. We're coming for the throats. So guys, click subscribe down below. Hope you like this war recap. And I'll bring you another one when I can. As always, happy clashing. Stay classy-ish. And we'll see you soon. Eddie out. Deuces.